What is the difference between Nazi concentration camps and extermination camps? Have you ever wondered about the different types of camps used during the Holocaust? Understanding the distinctions between Nazi concentration camps and extermination camps is essential for grasping this dark chapter in history. Let's break it down. Nazi concentration camps served primarily as detention and labor camps. These facilities held prisoners without trial, including political opponents, Jews, Roma, and other groups deemed undesirable by the Nazis. Inmates faced forced labor under harsh conditions. Many died from starvation, disease, mistreatment, or execution. The main goal of these camps was to contain, exploit, and instill terror, rather than to kill immediately. On the other hand, extermination camps, also known as death camps or killing centers, were specifically designed for mass murder. These camps targeted primarily Jews, but also Roma and other groups. They were built for the efficient killing of large numbers of people. Victims were often murdered shortly after arrival, primarily through gas chambers using poison gas. Crematoria were used to dispose of the bodies quickly. The scale and method of killing in these camps varied significantly. In concentration camps, deaths were often due to brutal living conditions, forced labor, starvation, disease, and occasional executions. While many died, killing was not the primary purpose of these camps. In extermination camps, however, the immediate goal was murder. Victims were typically killed within hours of their arrival. When we look at examples, there were thousands of concentration camps, including labor camps and ghettos. Some camps, like Auschwitz and Majdanek, had dual roles, functioning as both concentration and extermination camps. These are sometimes referred to as hybrid camps because they combined forced labor with mass killing. In contrast, only 6 camps are classified strictly as extermination camps: Auschwitz-Birkenau, Chelmno, Belzec, Sobibor, Treblinka, and Majdanek. Among these, Belzec, Sobibor, and Treblinka were dedicated solely to killing, with almost no prisoners spared for labor. Terminology is also important. The Nazis used terms like extermination camp and death camp interchangeably for facilities focused on genocide. Concentration camps, however, were primarily places of imprisonment and forced labor, where death was a frequent but secondary outcome. In summary, the key difference lies in their primary purposes. Concentration camps were designed for imprisonment and forced labor under brutal conditions, while extermination camps were created explicitly for the rapid and systematic murder of millions during the Holocaust. Understanding these distinctions helps us grasp the mechanisms of Nazi oppression and genocide during World War II.